It's my first time coming back here since we buried my boss, my friend, my mentor, and as I've said before, it's been a difficult 6 months for all of us who knew Raila, because a lot has happened since he left us. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's quite surreal. It's the same feeling that I have having to go back to his house in Karen when we were doing his birthday. I honestly miss my boss, because Jacob was unlike anybody else that we've ever had opportunity to work with, to learn under. And it's just I was asking Babu, you know, if Mzee was alive, we would be running around the country with him the way that we are doing with you guys now. I just don't understand why he's not available for us to run around the way we used to run around. But everything happens for a reason. It's been a very difficult 6 months for the party, for all of us who believed in Mzee. But I hope to God that wherever he is not disappointed in us. Because there are certain promises that we made to Raila, that we would continue the fight that he taught us. We want to live in a free country. We want to live in a country that puts its citizens first. We want to live in a country that is free, that is fair, that is equitable. And I just hope, one of my biggest fears is to ever disappoint Jacob, because of everything that he taught us and everything that he taught me. I was just telling the governor here that just moving around the mausoleum, saw a photo of my uncle there. Can you imagine that my father's generation were running around this country with Governor James Orengo, fighting for the very same things that we are still fighting for? It's very annoying, Governor, because some of us believe that every generation has its own fight. How is it possible that we are fighting the same fight that you guys fought in the 90s for freedom, for democracy, that you should be able to say your piece and just be left alone, you know? It is very frustrating, because we feel that as the subsequent generations, this country is not making progress. If my 9-year-old will still be fighting for the freedom to post something on Twitter or Facebook and just go home in 2050, I mean, we would have not achieved anything as a generation. So, Governor, thank you. We honor you for struggle for the freedoms that we will take it up and try and push it to its logical conclusion in our lifetime. We see what is achieved. But it must be very frustrating for Kenyans that you can in the 80s and that monster is still alive. Of expression and assembly and conscience and all. Very, very humbled. I am very humbled and honored, Bwana Curator, Bwana Omondi, to be back here. Actually, it's the first time I've actually done the tour, because the first time that I came to Kango, I was bringing my boss to rest here. And I have never had opportunity to do the tour. Thank you for all the good work that you're doing to keep history alive. Many people believe that Kenyans have a very fickle memory that we forget. And one of the things that Osoti has pointed out is that quote on Jaramogi's mausoleum, that freedom has a price. The price of democracy also is eternal vigilance, that you have to wake up every day to remember that all the things that have happened in the past can actually happen again. You guys should not take these things for granted, but we can wake up one day and you have somebody in power who says we no longer have any of the freedoms that Kina Orengo and the others fought for. So it is up to us to be able to push these freedoms as far as possible. And I hope to God that we don't disappoint those who have gone before us, who started this journey for a free and fair Kenya. Thank you, and God bless you.